I just can't get enough.
On 2GB, 3AW, 4BC and network stations across Australia. Money News with Luke Grant.
Good evening. Welcome to Money News with Luke Grant here for Brooke Courty on this Tuesday night. I hope you've had a good day. So the RBA has moved on the cash rate again, and really the decision is all about making you out there and me in here slow down your and my spending. But how does that fit into a time which is known for parties, presents, and frankly a whole lot of excess? Cost of living pressures still exist. It seems that more of us are getting access to early pay in order to fill up stockings and order the Christmas ham. According to a new survey, 92% of those accessing their money early blame the increasing cost of living crisis, with just over half of those citing food and groceries as their biggest needs. Goodness me. Steven Furman, CEO of earned wage provider Paytime, and he joins me now on Money News. G'day, Steven.
Hi, g'day, Luke. Thanks for having me.
Good to talk to you, mate. This year's been tougher on families to make ends meet, but do you think the pressure of having the perfect Christmas just pushes people to make bad decisions with their money? What do you reckon?
No, I don't think it is. From the surveys we're doing, as well as, talking to people, it really just is a timing issue. People are not splurging on the wrong things. They're not spending it on excessive things. It's really just about the fact that cost of living has gone up. Things cost more, and there's a timing issue. When things need to be spent, often people can't wait that week or fortnight or sometimes even a month still to get paid.
Yeah. The survey found that a lot of the expenses were for essentials like food, like medical bills, energy costs and petrol. What sort of impact on households have price rises this year been having? You'll get a first-hand glimpse of this, no doubt.
Yeah, sure. Look, it's definitely having a significant effect. If we all know ourselves, getting groceries, petrol, etc., it's north of 10%. I'm not quite sure that the 7% inflation really reflects the real increase in cost of living. I would argue that it's certainly double digits for many. And, the thing is here is when you have these extra expenses, people have to cover them.
Yeah. Your company specialises in what's called earned wage access. Can you explain to me and the listeners what that is and how it differs from other credit services? How does it work?
Yeah, sure. So our solution is effectively an offering that plugs seamlessly into companies' payroll software to allow employees to access a portion of their already earned pay, so wages or salaries, at any time in the month. So there's no longer a need for an individual to actually wait for that set payday if they do have those expenses that come up that they need to cover. Now, because an individual is accessing what they've already earned, it's not a loan whatsoever. There's no credit checks, and there's nothing to repay. If one thinks about it in a simplistic form, it's like a company running payroll every single day, which is obviously impossible. Now, the good thing is people are not accessing this every single day. On average, our users are accessing it between 2 and 4 times in the month. So, it really works out to roughly once a week or once every 5 days. And it really is about, that unexpected medical emergency or the car breaks down, and instead of an individual calling up work and saying they're sick because they don't have money to fix the car, they can now draw down on that already earned pay, get the car fixed and get to work.
So this is, in one sense, I guess, an employee benefit. Does that mean